Hello everyone, I'm your dyslexic gamer, and we are starting a new playthrough of the Riftbreaker. I hope everybody likes this. One of my more favorite games, I guess. I've actually played this now. This will be my 9th playthrough. I haven't finished it 9 times, but I've definitely tried different stuff. I will say I do have a couple of mods installed for quality of life type stuff. I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. Oh, that's for streaming on Twitch. We don't stream on Twitch. Not this point anyway. Here we go.
Riftbreaker Ashley reporting successful jump procedure.
Roger that. Begin field-based setup.
Houston, I've spotted something near the LZ. It's closing in.
Come on. I'm hoping it didn't freeze. There we are.
Rift jump successful. All systems check. Gravitational strength 1.
Alright, before we get too far, I have to adjust the audio again. Because it's still not quite right. Let's see if that's enough.
0.05 G. Atmospheric pressure within safe levels. Magnetic field check. Error. Repeat magnetic field check with stationary equipment. Star system positioning check. Milky Way galaxy. Sycorax belt. Planet Galatea 37. Ashley. We have arrived.
Welcome to Galatea 37, Mr. Riggs. It's so beautiful here. Virtual simulations on Earth were good, but this is amazing. An alien tropical paradise, and we're the first humans to experience it.
I'm not exactly human. You have a few parts missing as well. And the paradise part is also left to be determined. Remember your training, Ashley. We should set up a base as soon as possible.
You could at least pretend to be human. Just a bit. But you're right. There's no going home until we can construct a functioning rift station. Let's start with the basics.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed.
We don't have enough carbonium to build an HQ. Let's scout for a deposit and set up our base close to it. We need to move quick. It's probably a matter of time before the natives spot us.
Wow, I've never had to walk around so far just to find carbonium in this. That's your, like, base resource. There's one. Alright. as I've said, I've had some quality of life stuff in this mods installed. One of them is that these what buttons to push? If being mined by a miner, not you, these carbonium deposits don't run out.
We've gathered
Find
enough
that really
resources
annoying.
to construct a headquarters building.
Finally. Let's place it close to a carbonium deposit. This will help us speed up resource production.
And I'm playing on multiple games at once, so I'm gonna hit the wrong buttons a lot.
Headquarters construction is in progress. This is going to be our main base of operations on Galatea 37, our new home.
We have to protect this building at all costs. You will be teleported here whenever I am critically damaged. There is no other backup if this building is destroyed.
That's basic training, Mr. Riggs. Let's focus on the less obvious things.
I am required to remind you of basic protocol, even if we've done this before. We need to expand the base. Let's build a carbonium factory to do the digging for us.
Yes, we've got much more interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
Sorry, the first couple episodes are going to be probably fairly boring. Or I might just end up blowing myself up.
Our base will require huge amounts of power to operate. Right now, we can only construct some basic power plants. Wind turbines and carbonium power plants.
Wind turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants are very effective, but they use up the deposits that they are placed on.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination of these power sources. We can balance energy peaks and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages. Also, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors. They connect all buildings within their area of operation, even if power lines are not visible. Ashley, I'm sure that our presence will not go unnoticed. We should build up our base as quickly as possible.
Now I did screw with their power.
Standard protocol advises to set up walls and sentinel towers around the base. However, I don't expect as much aggression from the native fauna as in the simulations.
So far, it looks like the long-range quantum scans were very accurate. The local fauna and flora appear almost exactly like during training. Follow the protocol, Ashley.
The environment in the simulation was very accurate, that's true. But the scenario was crafted by Riftbreaker Command. They usually focus on the brute force aspect of these missions.
Do you want to run a brute force check if this is a simulation?
You never give up, do you?
Do you?
Okay, Mr. Stubborn. I guess it won't hurt to set up some solid defenses, just in case.
Thank you, Captain
We've run out
Novak.
of power.
You're welcome, Mr. Riggs.
A big fan of overproducing in these games, so you'll see that shortly. Defenses, resources, power, everything. Of course, we've got to start somewhere. What are those produced? 24 energy, okay. Alright, so wind turbine, power, storage thing, carbonium miner. in. Another. Now we're getting to the point where we're building on top or above, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. Can't wait to get explosives so I can clear this better. Okay. Oh, there's new stuff. Cool. Oh, and a meteor just went over.
Ashley, I strongly advise you to construct an armory. It will allow us to craft new weapons and upgrades, and also manufacture field repair kits, as well as other usable items.
And it will produce more ammunition for your guns. Yes, that is an important building.
Yeah, except we don't have enough resources to do that yet. But we'll get there in a minute. Alright, we got 2 minutes till attack. I'm probably just gonna take this attack on my own. To rush building defenses. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so we need storage for everything. Because we'll burn through 350 and power so fast. And 1,000,000 power. Luckily, the sun is coming up, which means that solar panel.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Will come online momentarily. Which is kind of cool looking, if it does it. You'd think it'd be on. There it goes. And it was adorable. Alright, muskets built. Alright, our base is going to be huge once we get it up and running. So I'm trying to plan out a little bit.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards our position. It looks like our presence is being noticed. Armory construction finished. We can now use it to craft new items.
Thank God. Alright, we are going to build. Okay.
It will also automatically manufacture ammunition for my weapons. Ashley, we don't have a lot of defensive structures. Prepare to fight.
I guess you were right about setting up more defenses. We'll have to handle this ourselves. Remember to use repair kits if necessary.
Alright, they're coming from up there. They'll be here in 26 seconds. Cool. Alright, you don't have enough power, which is expected. Look at that. Okay, let's go meet this force.
Ashley, are you still skeptical about the local creature's level of aggression?
I'm skeptical about the procedures for prepping this planet for colonization. Humanity lost its love for nature after the Yellowstone eruption. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try to preserve this ecosystem.
Earth is barely habitable at this point. We have to secure Galatea 37 for colonization and resource extraction as soon as possible. Excessive care about the local environment is unnecessary.
That's not entirely true. Other rift-breaking missions have already secured a number of resource-rich planets for humanity. We're not on the brink of extinction.
Our goals on this mission are clear, and our survival and security is the top priority. Damage to the ecosystem is inevitable. You wanted to come here yourself, and you knew what has to be done. Are you doubting the mission?
I know what has to be done. That's not the point. Galatea has to be prepared for colonization. I don't doubt that. If I didn't come here myself, then someone else would have. I believe that we can do this in a better way. We have to defend ourselves and secure the necessary resources to set up the Rift Station. But we don't have to destroy all the wildlife we encounter. Humanity doesn't need another stripped-down factory world. If we want to progress as a species, then we should study this planet and learn how to blend with the environment and prepare a safe home for humanity.
This issue right here is why
It looks like we have the base up and running. If you'd like to construct more advanced buildings, you'll have to upgrade the headquarters building. Unfortunately, this process also emits a lot of high-frequency energy waves.
These creatures are clearly drawn to our energy emissions, so it will be like an alarm bell for them. We should strengthen our defenses before upgrading the HQ. Not enough carbonium.
Alright, let's get started with some defenses here.
Not enough carbonium.
Or not. Lightning gun. Oh, to build. Which requires titanium, which is a mid game. allows me to destroy this rock because it gets in the way. For now. Destroying the rock around that doesn't do any good, but it'll happen accidentally. Remember the starting there is so close to one of those gorges, though. That'll be interesting. Let's go up here and see if I can use that as a like major defensive wall. Just come down, just looking to see what resources we've got on this side of it. That's cool. Like a gas geyser or something? So that's the top of it. Let's go over. At least to the edge of the current base. They've made a bunch of changes to this last episode, but those just look cool. Okay, and we have another stone wall here. Cool. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna take put a wall. There. Wall here. And this will not be the full size of our base. Our main base is to grow, but I just need defenses online to start with. And let's get some more power.
Not enough carbon.
Air humidity is rising. It's going to rain in a moment. Not enough carbonium.
It's raining. It will decrease the output from solar panels until it stops. Not enough carbonium. Not enough carbonium.
Not enough carbonium.
Those are all online. I think what I'm going to do is, after this episode, is let it run for a bit so that resources can gather and you don't have to wait and launch that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright. Well, thanks everybody for watching. This is the Riftbreaker. I am the Dyslexic Gamer. Thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. Comments at the bottom, feedback is great. Let me know what you think. Alright, have a good one.